Annyeong! Welcome back to my channel.
Alright, April Fools. If you got confused at that intro, then I did my part. This video is a collaboration with Katherine from Dollightful, and we wanted to switch things up for each other. We each created a doll concept for each other that pretty much represents our own style and channel. I always joke around that we are yin and yang artists. She is the yin and I'm the yang, but I do want to give credit to Katie from Instagram who suggested this idea. So Katherine created this doll concept and I knew I had work cut out for me. Her name is Bibi, the Korean ogre girl who lives in the mountainous region of ancient East Korea near the sea. She is a curious and friendly spirit with an interest in humans, but her attempts at making friendship usually result in her being chased into the mountains with torches and pitchforks. That's really sad. Looking at the artwork, I can tell that Draculaura would be a perfect match for this doll, especially the new Draculaura with a new face mold. Using acetone or nail polish remover, I take off her factory paint and hair paint. Taking off the hair paint isn't really necessary, but I thought it would give a cleaner look. Then after a few coats of MSC, I start on sketching the outline of her eyes. You can see in this video that I take over her entire eyes with her eyelids included. Katherine usually gives her dolls that cute doe-eyed look, and that shape was something new to me. If we compare it, my usual doll eyes are more of an almond shape and hers are more rounded. So I literally looked at the reference photo before I do anything, like before adding a line or adding detail, because getting the doll as close to her concept was my main goal. Katherine also goes for such rich and vibrant color stories for her dolls, which was so new to me. Usually I would use 1 to 2 colors for my eyes, and that's pretty much it. So this was really interesting. I really love this idea because it challenges both of us to break away from our comfort zones, and it's kind of fun to see how each other translate the concept onto the dolls. So at this point, the pencils weren't giving me the colors that I wanted, so I decided to make it richer with acrylic paint. Katherine always has such a high contrast in her color relations, and they're usually very graphic and very clean. I'm just adding a highlight on the tip of her nose to make her look more cartoonish. So this is how her face looks, and I pretty much really like it, and I'm actually quite happy with the results. Now it's time for the lashes. I decided to give her 3D lashes because I wanted the lashes to stand out under the wig, and I also painted it purple that gradients from dark to light. Keynote on this part is you need to have an excessive amount of patience, and that is something that I simply just do not have on a regular basis, because waiting for that glue to dry is such a hassle. Then the final step is to take Sculpey Gloss to make her lips and eyes shining, shimmering, splendid. For the wig, I used fur to create the pigtails look, and I watched Mizukito's video religiously to achieve this style. So you guys should definitely check her out, and I'll link her down below. For my first time, I think it's a pretty good attempt. Let's set her aside and work on her accessories and outfit. I'm using epoxy sculpt to create her horns since she is an ogre, but we're not gonna make it exaggerated big. It's gonna be cute and tiny and just really kawaii. I still gave it a rugged look to emulate some realism there, and I started painting it a light oak color. I actually wanted to change the color to pink to match her skin, but I wanted to respect Katherine's design. To add some dimension to it, I dry brushed the horns with brown color. I took some fabric remnants to wrap around her horns and I colored it appropriately. Then I finished it off with bells and bows. And now I am done with her hair and makeup. Since we only designed the face and hair for the dolls, we each are able to take our own artistic liberty for the outfits. Katherine has a lot of Korean undertones with her channel, so I decided to give this doll a hanbok, which is a traditional Korean dress. I thought it was appropriate too since our ogre girl here is from the Korean mountains. I drew inspiration from modern and contemporary hanboks. They are more simplified and have an edgier feel to them, which I always like. So I took this fabric and oh my gosh, who am I kidding? I honestly didn't know what I was doing since I pretty much winged it for this dress. But I pretty much made a tube skirt and I gave each end a straight stitch so I can make ruffles on top. I did it to the bottom too so the skirt has more of a bell shape. I then gave her a belt and an otkurum to add a strong contrast. These were made with tissue paper, by the way. And now we are done with Bibi. I kept her feet bare because it gave her an earthy feel to her, and also because the shoes were kind of awkward looking. This collaboration so far has been the best one yet because it was so fun to dive into another artist's signature style, and I was able to learn new techniques. Let me know what you guys think of my rendition of BB, and don't forget to check out Dollightful's channel to see her take on my signature style. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye!